Oh, wow, Cancer. Spirit is saying that our next money move is going to shock us, okay? And not because it's risky, Cancer, but because it's actually going to work, okay? This mid-month energy really, really feels like the breakthrough that we've been waiting on, Cancer. But the caveat is it is disguised as a detour, okay? It's disguised. It's in its Halloween costume already, okay? So I just want you to know if something feels off at work, y'all, or if it's off in your finances right now, pause for the cause, okay? Pause before you panic, because this twist that's happening, it might be divinely rerouting you to your next big bag, Cancer. I'm not even gonna say it might be. It is. It is divinely rerouting you to your next big bag. So I need you to pay attention. Let me tell you all the tea and all the details. Let's get into it, okay? Welcome or welcome back, my loves. I am the Spiritual Bridge, and this is the Cancerian vibe. You guys, this is your one-stop shop for Cancer Tarot, Cancer Astrology, and all things intuitive insights, especially specialized for all of my Cancer placements. No matter where you are in the world, if you are a Cancer, you resonate with the Cancerian energy, you have family and a home here, okay? So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you happen to be new. Just a quick PSA, if you happen to see my content anywhere but the Cancerian vibe, and my official page is at the.Cancerian vibe, y'all, it is stolen. Please report it. Please report it. Do not support it, y'all. Please, please, please. If you don't do nothing else, even if you don't report it, honey, just protect yourself from the scams, okay? Please only use my official links below. Please hear me and hear me well. This is the only warning I can give you. I'm trying my best. I'm making notes of it. People are still, I think society is cooked, honestly, because y'all just don't listen and read anymore. But that's another story for another day. Hopefully my discerning Cancers would be smart enough to, figure this out. But hey, some of us are lost, and that's why I'm here. But anywho, that's my PSA for you, boo. I want to give a little bit of the astrology before I tell you about this plot twisting that's happening in our lives right now, Cancer, okay? Mid-October really just brings kind of that post-eclipse hangover energy where the universe was really testing our patience, Yeah, but in our career house, I feel like Mars is pushing us to act. And the sun is really kind of highlighting that fourth house, 10th house axis, right? That and 10th house is all about your purpose, your career. Fourth house is all about your home. They're on the same axis, y'all. So translation, you are being asked to balance your comfort and your calling right now, okay? That's what's happening. So some of you Cancers could be switching job roles right now, renegotiating your worth, or just finally just realizing that your peace is priceless, babe, okay? Peace is so priceless. Expect random downloads about what's truly sustainable for you long-term, Cancer, especially around the 17th through like the 20th of October. Expect to have those aha moments, okay? Jupiter's energy around that time is going to boost up your confidence too, and that can really bring in a big surprise opportunity, or for some of you, a big payout even, that you're least expecting when you least expect it, okay? So be open to that. Be open to Jupiter's energy blessing you and boosting you as we kind of close out the month. But let's get into the cards and see what else Spirit has to uncover about what's going on with your money and career right now, Cancer. Before we do pull cards, I just want to say, if the message is already hitting, if you already feeling told, you already feel like Spirit coming and calling you from down the street, y'all, this is your life. You're gonna love my prosperity blueprint sessions, okay? It's a deep dive session where we get into your own personal birth chart. I decode it for you, your unique money flow, okay? Because we all have one. I'm telling you, y'all, we got to be like these billionaires and start using astrology for our advantage, okay? And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to help the people so we can all be billionaires, okay? But you guys, my prosperity blueprint sessions, We're going to look into your chart for your unique money flow, your purpose. I'm going to get you right with your timing. Okay. All of that good stuff. So if you're interested in that, you can find the link in the description box and in the pinned comment to book yours. Okay. While you're down there, you guys, in the comment section, drop a little money bag in the comments. So I know that you're claiming this abundance that's coming this month. Okay. Claiming this unexpected payout this month. Yeah. Put that down there in the comment section if you're claiming that, Cancer. Of course, leave me some good energy on my like button, on that hype button as well. I appreciate you so much. I want to reach as many Cancers as I can. I'm trying to find my Cancerian family. So any push is I'm extremely grateful for it, Cancer. Okay. But let's get into the cards. I done yapped enough. We're going to look at what's unfolding behind the scenes financially for you. We're going to look at the overall money and career energy for the rest of this month. Thank you for clear, accurate messages for my Cancerian family, Spirit. What's the energy guiding Cancer's money and career for the rest of the month of October? Ooh, all right. So we got some commitment showing up. We got rings, okay, but definitely that's the first thing I'm seeing, financial commitments. And I feel like honestly there's some type of financial commitment. I'm just feeling like there's an overhanging financial commitment or financial responsibility that's hanging over Cancer's head. And Cancer, you may feel like this financial responsibility or commitment is too heavy. You may feel like you're not able to meet that responsibility. I just caught my birthday 6/30. Shout out to the June Cancers. Okay. I don't mean to start a riot in the comments, but yeah, shout out to the June Cancers. But y'all, back to what I was saying about this. I feel like there's some type of responsibility financially that you're struggling to figure out, Cancer. Because yeah, some of you are in your mind, and I feel like doing mental gymnastics, honey, trying to play. You remember Spirit saying play chess, not checkers, okay? But I do definitely feel like you're being very strategic with your finances right now. Some of you could resonate with the fact that, what do they say? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's kind of like it's very much a strategic chess move, how you're moving with your financial commitments, balancing them, how you're spending your money. You could be being very, I'm going to say intentional. I feel like that's a better word with your money. You could be very, very intentional with your money. But this ring also too kind of talks about partnerships, and, working together. I'm definitely seeing, commitment in regards to partnership and collaboration have been showing up for us, Cancer. But even though collaboration and partnerships have been showing up, with this underlying energy of chess here, I'm definitely seeing you looking like the leader, Cancer. It looks like you're the head of the team, okay? But this overall energy for the rest of the month is very much giving strategic partnership, okay? And this strategic partnership is giving long-term investment, okay? The ring says, I feel like Spirit is really gonna solidify something here. You're gonna be entering a season where your commitments is what's going to determine your coin, okay? So this isn't about a quick win, or this isn't about just hustling or trying to survive just to get by, y'all. This is about building a legacy, building legacy wealth, okay? And building long-term fulfillment, y'all. Excuse me, okay? But some of you might be stepping into like new contracts. That's what I'm seeing. New contracts, new job offers, new collaborations that are just finally going to feel right. Okay. And this is very much after a long period of uncertainty. This is the right partnerships that you're supposed to be in. Okay. Others of you are going to realize that your career or your business that you've already committed to, it just needs a better game plan, okay? You got to get a little bit more strategic, and that's where this chess card comes in at the bottom. I feel like this shows you that you're being asked to play the long game. You got to play the long game here, Cancer. You can't, no more impulsive spending. I don't know who I'm talking to, but no more impulsive spending, y'all. No more doubting your vision, okay? I feel like Spirit is saying you got to move with strategy. You can't let emotion cloud your vision. You got to move in strategy, okay? This next financial move that you make, it should be thoughtful. It should be intentional. It should be like, honey, you know how they sit there at them chess meets? Well, if you ever been to one, but it get intense. They be sitting there thinking. That's what Spirit is asking you to do, okay? So whether that's investing, whether that's saving, whether that's making a pivot in your career, Spirit is saying be thoughtful. Okay, be thinking it through. Okay, so it looks like though before this month ends, y'all, an opportunity or some type of conversation could come up that's gonna test your ability to think like a leader. Okay, you're gonna have to think like a leader instead of just an employee, right? And that's where you're gonna be shown who's ready to build with you, and then who's just playing checkers and who ain't even in your league to be playing with. Okay, while you're mastering chess, you can't deal with people that are still playing checkers. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like this looks like negotiating a partnership or a promotion, or this new offer, this new opportunity, like I said. But this overall, I feel like Cancer, you're making some type of long-term money move. Okay, some of you are making, some of you are beefing up your savings, investing in your business or in business investment in generals, or however, you're linking up and collaborating with the right people. Or even this could be you realizing that you need a mentor or some type of partner that is they could even just enter your life randomly, right? Where they help you kind of level up your vision. So I feel like Spirit is saying, it's time to commit to the plan. It's really time to get married to your why, married to the game. Okay, commit to the plan and not the pressure, y'all. Your consistency now is what's going to set you up for the prosperity later. I know that you feel like you're doing all this work and you want to see the results now, you want to see that big win now, but I promise you, it's like compound interest. It feels like nothing, but it will add up for you. Okay, it will add up for you as long as you're being smart and strategic about it. Like I said, I feel like that's been a message all month. Chess, not checkers. Okay, but let's move into, we're going to ask about the challenge. And look, pessimistic attitude just had to show up. So, and I'm feeling that energy, especially from back the mid-month angel message that I did on the channel. The 5 of Cups energy is definitely around Cancer. So I am seeing some type of disappointment, a little bit of pessimism. It could be a little bit of even depression. We're moving into we're moving into the sad times, seasonal depression as well. So, you want to guard yourself against that, Cancer. But you want to be, you can't be pessimistic when you're trying to be strategic and moving in chess, okay? You have to be realistic. But let's ask about the challenge or the lesson that's testing Cancer's stability right now. Is it a mindset block? Is it a financial delay? What's the truth that's being revealed for Cancer? What's the challenge or lesson in Cancer's financial stability right now? So excessively giving, interesting. And I feel like that has been a message for us too, Cancer. Like Spirit is really trying to whip us into shape with that over giving or putting others before ourselves and giving all you got to everything and everybody else and having nothing for yourself, Cancer. And I'm telling you, some of you, it could be starting to affect you physically, because that's what I'm saying, especially with your commitment. Some of you could be in relationships and commitments where I don't know who this is. It's not for everybody, but you could be in a specific situation where you're the breadwinner in your relationship. That could be putting a strain on your love life too. That's another story for another day. We'll come back and check the vibes around love. But I feel like Spirit Libra season, Cancer, is all about whipping Cancer into shape, making you realize what you value, making you realize your own value, and then make sure that you're getting it, okay? It's time out and no more Cancer gives 100% and gets 0, or Cancer gives 99 and gets 1%, okay? Spirit says done are the days. That's not longevity. That's not something that's sustainable. You're going to burn yourself out. You're going to be overcommitted, and that could be why you're feeling the way that you're feeling now. Some of you, you're excessively giving and doing, and I'm not even just saying in your money, but some of you are showing up to a job that you hate and you're doing it. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You're doing everything that you can and you're just trying to prove your worth and your value. And that may be an indicator. Spirit is trying to show you that your value that's not your place. Okay. You know what I mean? So you may need to recalibrate your partnerships to where you are valued, Cancer. But Spirit is saying right now, the excessive giving, That's what's blocking you. And sometimes God will not bless you when you're connected to certain people. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting marriage very strongly here with these rings. Someone's marriage or situation, relationship could definitely be interesting. Okay, honey. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and do the love reading and see how this is spilling into it, because it's giving another story. Like, definitely I feel like someone could be a little fed up with the financial situation, and you could be feeling like, hey, I'm doing this by myself anyway, I might as well be by myself. But anyway, I don't know who that's for. Hit me up for a personal. Okay. But excessively giving, not standing in your value and receiving what you're truly worth, is giving. Cancer spirit is telling you now is the time to renegotiate that contract. Okay, this is like, you know how in the music business you get signed, you get excited, and you take that first deal, but then things start popping off, and your value, your worth is different. So you can come back to the table and negotiate some different terms. That's what Spirit's asking you to do here. Okay, help yourself first. You know how on the plane they tell you put the mask on when it's going down, put it on yourself first before you go trying to help somebody else, Cancer. But Cancer is just so giving, so empathetic, so sensitive, that you're willing to give and give and give until you don't have anything left for your own self. Spirit says no more. Do you understand that? And the card says there's nothing wrong with being helpful, Cancer. And I'm not trying to tell you not to be helpful, because you're a Cancer and you feel the way that you feel for a reason. Okay. The world needs us. Low key, high key, they need us. Okay. But the problem comes in when you overgive at the expense of your own personal and professional well-being. Okay, when you are, because that's how relationships are. And when I think about this, it's given like work wife, work husband, or you could definitely be in a relationship in regards to your career, your job. Okay, this could be a boss employee situation. You are overcompensating, you are overgiving, you're not getting the same thing in return. Okay, they bumped you up, they gave you a different job title but didn't bump up your pay. What is that? And you're giving, and they're taking advantage of the fact that you're giving, Cancer. Okay, it's time to give yourself permission to say no. Okay, and y'all, and as your fellow Cancer, I can be honest and say I still to this day struggle with saying no, honey. I feel like I gotta give you all the excuses in the world, or I just gotta explain why. And no is literally a complete sentence. So I totally understand that, Cancer. It definitely can stem from trauma, from past situations, but Cancer, your challenge right now isn't about the lack of opportunity. Okay, it's really about energetic imbalance, and that's what Libra season is all about. This excessively giving card is Spirit's gentle call out. Okay, gentle little reminder that you have been pouring into everybody else, holding emotional and financial weight for other people, and in this process you are forgetting that your energy is your greatest currency. That is your greatest currency, Cancer. Okay. Some of you are saying yes to too many people at work. You're doing favors that you don't want to do, or they drain your time, your energy. Some of you are undercharging for your gifts, or you're taking on emotional labor that does not pay you back, Cancer. It doesn't pay you back in peace, and it don't give you no damn coin either. Excuse my language, but I'm getting upset for us, Cancer, and I feel like I'm picking up on our energy of being upset, of feeling like, yeah, we keep getting the short end of the stick. We keep overgiving, we keep doing, and we don't get nothing in return, Cancer. And Spirit is saying, I done seen that, and it's time out for that. Okay. You might even have been focused on helping other people rise up, that you've neglected your own business, or worse, your own health, Cancer, which is why this physical health is sitting here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like Spirit's message is saying that you cannot sustain abundance if your vessel is empty. Okay. You can't. You are being reminded that your productivity, y'all, and your prosperity are directly linked to your physical well-being. Okay, when your body is tired, Cancer, your spirit cannot channel those $1 million ideas. Okay, they can't. Between like now and the end of the month, Cancer, you may experience some type of forced slowdown, and maybe it's burnout. Maybe it's a missed deadline. Or your body is going to talk to you. Your body speaks, and it could really just tell you, sit your behind down. Your body is telling you no. It's saying no more. But again, this is not going to be punishment, Cancer. I want you to be aware of this. It's not punishment, but it's Spirit's way of recalibrating you. Because after this pause, you're going to find yourself working smarter and not harder. All right. And that's going to attract more support. That's going to attract more money. And the best part about it, you're not overextending yourself. You don't have to hustle hard, work your fingers to the bone for the abundance that's already yours, Cancer. You don't. Okay. I know society tells you that, but lies. Okay. Protect your energy. Okay. Protect your energy like your bank account. I need you to, your energy is a bank account. It is your currency. So you got a lock on your bank account. You ain't letting just anybody and everybody go in there and take what they want and get what they want and just walk all over. And then no, Cancer. Spirit is serious about this too. Okay, because I'm feeling told. But I'm telling you, Cancer, it may have gotten so bad for some of you that it's affecting your physical health. If it hasn't gotten to your physical health, this is your fair warning before it does, because your body will tell. Your body will tell. And if you're feeling like, you're dealing with some physical ailments or whatever, especially ones that are kind of trying to slow you down, headaches or whatever, don't take it as punishment, or don't take it lightly either. Take it as what it is. Spirit is trying to slow you down to get you to kind of course correct, okay? Some of you are taking care of family, taking care of home, taking care of work. It's like, where are you getting your rest, Cancer? Where are you getting your support? You know what I mean? Because ain't nobody doing you like you do them, Cancer. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody coming to save you like that, for real. And I don't want to say that, but Cancer, we different. We're different. But let's look at the hidden opportunity that's trying to make itself known before the end of this month. The career pivot, unexpected support. What's hidden that's trying to come to light, Spirit? All right, so we got the Ten of Swords. Spirit is definitely trying to end some of your beliefs, okay? Some of these beliefs, things that you have, stories that you may have told yourself, limits that you put on yourself, or that society has even given you, Cancer. Spirit says outgrow the limits they gave you, okay? Look at the bottom of the deck. This is the Empire, the legacy secured. So this is like this is the Empress in my tarot deck, or my take on the Empress in regards to money and career or whatever. But Spirit is confirming that you're building a legacy. You're not just building one little hut shack, a one room shack. You are building a subdivision of mansions here, okay? And that's what Spirit is saying. That takes longer than you just doing a little one room shack, okay? But Spirit is saying and this is major transformation energy, Cancer, especially like this combination together. I feel like, it really just kind of screams Spirit is rebirthing you into your next financial era. You know what I mean? The hidden opportunity here is you becoming the version of yourself that finally believes that you can be wealthy, that you deserve to be wealthy, that you can be wealthy. You know what I mean? The belief card says it's time to outgrow every limitation that was projected onto you, right? Whether that's money doesn't come easy, or you have to struggle to succeed, or people like you don't get to live like that, or whatever it is, that story that you've been telling yourself. Spirit is saying those beliefs are expired. Throw it out. They're dead. Throw it out. Okay. They have only been quietly trying to dictate your money moves and tricking you out of your own abundance, Cancer. For some of you, this is literally going to be a full mental detox, okay? From coming out of survival mode, shifting from just trying to make it, to kind of realizing that you're meant to build empires. You are meant to build these empires, Cancer. And that's what I'm saying. Like, with the legacy secured, this tells me that as soon as you stop playing small and you start thinking like the CEO of your own destiny, Cancer, you're going to step into generational wealth energy. That's what this is, okay? Your hidden opportunity isn't just a new job offer. It's a whole new identity, okay? You are being given the crown, Cancer. That's what's happened. So within these next few weeks, you might receive some type of confirmation that something really big is shifting for you, okay? This could be a deal, this could be an idea, this could even just be validation that your next phase is astronomically bigger than what you even imagine, Cancer. Okay, this could look like a certain burst of like creativity or motivation. You could get a vision of your lifestyle, your future lifestyle. Some type of external sign, maybe even like someone mentioning your potential to you. A client maybe even may like pay you more or tip you, or it's gonna be something extra that's not expected, but it's going to recognize, like you're going to get your recognition. Okay, you're going to get some type of recognition at work. All right, and the old you, like Spirit is saying, the old you tried to chase stability, was running after it. It was like, put that dollar in front of you, and you were running after that, trying to catch it. The new you doesn't do that. The new you builds the empires, right? It's time to stop surviving, Cancer. It's time to get out of that survival mode and start structuring your legacy. Like, that's what Spirit is asking you to do. So let's ask, what action or decision is going to lead to this long-term success, this legacy? What action or decision does Cancer need to make or take? All right, so, and look, we got lightning strike, so we got a financial wake up that's happening. This is the tower that's happening, and that's why I told you, whatever is going on in your financial life right now, your financial landscape, your job, whatever, Cancer, unclench your booty cheeks. Try to pause before you panic, okay? Because I do feel like Spirit is just sending you a wake up call. It's almost like you're getting zapped to say, like, get out of this rat race. You're doing this rat race thing, and I'm trying to move you into a whole nother situation. And Spirit is doing it quietly by nudging your inner compass, your intuition. Okay, this is the intuitive CEO. This is where you know what moves to make because your gut knows, your intuition knows, okay? Trusting intuition in career and your money choices. Trust what your gut knows. Don't try to trust logic. Don't try to follow the trend of what society has said. You have to set your own trend in this sense, okay? I feel like too, Cancer, especially with this tower energy, this is, again, very sudden. Very sudden. I feel like very unexpected, like sudden onset kind of energy, okay? This action is going to lead to, the action that's going to lead to your long-term success is going to come through that sudden intuitive breakthrough, okay? It's going to be a bold decision, I feel like, that catches you off guard, okay? But it's going to lead you straight into your alignment, Cancer. This is really, really important. I feel like Spirit says that when the false falls, that's when you're, that's what the card says. When the false falls, fortune rises, right? This is a divine disruption. Something that you thought that was stable may suddenly shift, or it already has for you. So this could be a job, a deal, even just your motivation, Cancer, your motivation toward a certain goal, that could have shifted. But this shakeup isn't meant to destroy you. It's not meant to, beat you down. It's really meant to show you how strong you are, how powerful you are. For some of you, this is the moment where you're going to realize you can't keep playing it safe, okay? Spirit is pushing you to leap. Take a leap. Maybe that launch, maybe launch that side business. Maybe it's time to finally change industries, or finally it's time to, price your services, charge what you're worth. You know what I mean? This inner compass underneath confirms that your intuition already knows the move, Cancer. You're already 2 steps ahead, okay? The next action is not going to come from logic. Hear me and hear me well. Your next best move is not going to come from logic, Cancer, okay? It's going to come from that gut pull that keeps whispering, it's time, or do this, or do that. You might feel it like a restlessness. It might feel like divine frustration, y'all. Divine frustration is such a concept, honey. Because, some of you might keep seeing the same sign that repeats itself. Okay. And when you finally listen to the sign instead of asking for a sign in your sign, that's when you are going to see that the doors that felt locked to you or felt closed to you, Cancer, they're going to open up. They're going to instantly open up for you. So I'm going to be honest. Expect some type of tower moment. Expect a tower moment that kind of helps you redirect your focus. within the next couple of days or weeks, Cancer, okay? It's going to bring your clarity. It's going to bring the clarity quickly, okay? It's going to accelerate that clarity. And you could suddenly receive some type of offer. Somebody is even going to go viral, okay? You may go viral. You may find a new client, or you could just have some type of realization that changes everything about how you make your money. You know what I mean? So trust the impulse, Cancer. Trust the impulse, but don't trust the instability, because what kind of feels like chaos is really actually your career realigning with your calling, okay? And when that moment hits, Cancer, you're going to feel it in your spirit before you see it in your bank account. I'm going to tell you that, okay? You are going to feel it before you see it, but there's definitely very sudden changes that I feel like are happening around your finances and career right now. Let's pull some final guidance. Let's close out this reading. Final guidance from Spirit for your finances and career path. All right. Ooh. So, okay, look, the Four of Wands, anchoring your vision. Spirit is saying, look, stay rooted, stay grounded. Even though you don't see the big fireworks and all of that right now, even though you may have, think about it like this. You know how people sometimes do their work and then they send an invoice and they get paid a little bit after they completed the work? Think of it like that, Cancer. Think of it like that. That's what it feels like for you, Cancer. Okay. But Spirit is saying, anchor your vision. That is your final guidance. This anchor your vision card, Cancer, I feel like it says you're entering a season of expansion, okay? Jupiter is in our sign, so it makes all the sense. But with that, it's going to come the temptation to overthink, overwork, or even try to chase too many opportunities at one time. And I feel like Spirit is saying, don't drift, okay? You got to stay tunnel vision. Anchor your energy into one clear vision, one mission that is going to align with your soul and your long-term purpose, Cancer, okay? You've already planted the seeds, all right? You've already planted these seeds. Now it's about stability and creating the systems, creating the routines, and the financial boundaries that are going to protect your peace as your influence grows, all right? And I'm gonna tell you too, because yeah, this true tribe, this is a 10 of cups here at the bottom of the deck, right? This is your confirmation that you're not meant to do this alone. You aren't. You're meant to do it in partnership, but definitely it's not even just about you either, Cancer. Okay, the right people, the right collaborations, the right clients, they're all aligning to help you scale without losing yourself. All right. So before the end of the month ends, y'all, you may attract some type of key supporter. This, like I said, could be a mentor for you or a client even, who just kind of like reaffirms your vision. Please lean into that. This person or this connection, I feel like, will remind you that your success is going to uplift other people. It's bigger than you. It's way, way bigger than you, Cancer. So Spirit is saying, stay consistent with the dream. Stay consistent with that dream that's been anchored down in your heart. Your abundance is not just personal, y'all. It's not. It's generational. It's very much generational. It's very much communal. It's very much spiritual. Okay. I'm going to tell you that. So your story this month is all about alignment, Cancer. All about transformation, and it's rooted in growth. Okay. You are becoming the stable leader that your younger self once prayed for. That's what's happening. Okay. And so, Cancer, if this message is hitting home for you, if this reading is hitting your street, just imagine what Spirit could reveal in a reading that's made specifically just for you, your energy only. Again, that's why I created my prosperity blueprint sessions, you guys. You can map out your financial alignment. Okay. Do like the billionaires do and use this astrology to your benefit. Okay. The links are below when you are ready to go deeper. But I'm going to pull a final message, an angel of abundance message for Cancer. So look, interesting, because savings wanted to pop out, and that definitely showed up, or the energy of someone thinking about savings. Someone may be running through their savings right now and feeling like, okay, I don't know. Some of you, Spirit is trying to give you that nugget to start saving. Okay, this is your sign. Take it. It says, as you consistently save for your future is saved. All right. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. So Spirit is saying, look, this unexpected unexpected, you know, little financial boost that comes in, or this new income opportunity, it definitely may boost you up in your finances. But I feel like Spirit is saying, don't go get the big head and start spending the money, you know, just all frivolously. Take some of that money and put it away. Again, I told you, you're building a legacy. Legacy builders don't just spend all the profit, they reinvest it, right? And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying, to reinvest it in yourself. Okay. Some of you, yeah, there's something very specific with your savings too. Some of you may need to manifest your savings account, like maybe add some more money to it, or start your savings account. Like I said, visualize abundance in all forms is here at the bottom of the deck. Do you know, Cancer, God gave you such great spiritual power that everything that you visualize, everything that you can see, can become a reality. So if you can visualize your savings account at a certain number, that's going to make you feel safe and financially secure, to where you can start making moves and you're not worried about this and that and the third, do that. Okay. Spirit is saying, hold that steady vision, okay, of that which is beautiful for you. Stop thinking about what could go wrong. Hold what could go right, what's healthy, what's positive, what's filled with blessings for you. And that's what you're going to experience. But you know, whatever you hold on to is what you're going to experience. And Spirit is saying, make sure that you're holding on to the right things. Okay. Cancer, this mid-month, y'all, is your big pivot point. Okay. Spirit is saying that you're closer to this breakthrough than you really realize. This breakthrough is coming in with a lightning flash, a lightning strike. Okay. The delays, the job stress, the money weirdness, you know, money get weird, get funny sometime, but it's all rearranging for your divine alignment, Cancer. I promise. Okay. If this reading resonated with you, Cancer, don't stop here. Like I said, book your prosperity blueprint through the link below, and let Spirit show you where your real money magic lies in your chart. Okay, where it lives, where it breathes, how you can get to your bag, Cancer. I want to help you do that. Okay, drop a money bag in the comments if you are claiming this shift. Okay, and make sure that you like, you share, you comment. Okay, subscribe so you never ever miss a vibe. Okay, but I'm gonna leave it here, boo. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, I love you.